want it to be that high. Okay, how does the sound now? Can you still hear me at the same-ish volume, or... Okay. Like, it's not really about clipping, it's about... I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not a sound engineer. We have a repeat opponent from round one, so could be anything because they probably started a new league, but we'll see if it's not a fair deck again. This hand has a Goyf and a Brainstorm. I'm down to keep. Not to mention a Wasteland. Slice and Dice, probably not the best. I probably should cut this Slice and Dice, but it's like been pretty good, actually. There's like a lot of reasons why Vintage is garbage, Lawrence. I don't know. Pick one. Send tweet. I mean, I don't want to fight you when I'm agreeing with you. Cheers. We should have a drunk stream sometime. I feel like it would be good entertainment. I just don't have any fucking time. Ugh. Opponent, Tundra, Misty Tundra, Preordain, Top. Turn up an 05. No, that's a 5-0 for sure. No time for drunks. I have too much to do. So I can Brainstorm. I can Tarmogoyf. I can Wasteland. I can Slam Tarmogoyf. Pretty down on Slam Tarmogoyf. I don't know how we reached this conclusion, but it is the conclusion I reached. Played Waste and played Goyf. Why? So that I can Brainstorm and Waste next turn if I don't force? Is that the reason? I don't actually think this is going to be a... It makes me look colors, sure. I don't really think this is a Wasteland game. Our opponent, like, preordained on the draw and topped. I can't... Oh my god, chat! Ooh! 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 Okay, alright, resolves. Oh, man. Yeah, you got it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Your card resolves. Oh, maybe it is gonna be a Wasteland game. So I'm gonna play Wasteland, cycle Slice and Dice, get in there. Next turn I can like maybe double Wasteland if that seems like something we want to do. I don't know if opponent is gonna be happy to see this one. Oh, the tech. It's the tech. I guess I could. Yes. Reasonable Magic the Gathering things definitely just happened. Ah, oh, man. I don't know. I feel like if I Force of Will this, I'm going to get Spell Pierced. Is it better for us to just, like, at some other point get brainstormed, though? Like, if we let this resolve, and then on our next turn play Renin 6, like, we're also not playing around Spell Pierce then? Because... Or are we just playing a land and playing Renin 6? I feel like we can let this resolve, but I don't really understand what our end goal is if we do. Because I think at that, if we're letting this resolve because of Spell Pierce, which is why I would let this resolve, or two reasons. I could let this resolve because I don't think it matters, or two, because I could get Spell Pierce. If I think about it, if I'm doing it because I could get Spell Pierce, then I should be priced into playing a land to play around Spell Pierce with our Renin 6. Which I don't really want to do. I think I'm going to, though. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if that's correct. I haven't played enough games to know if that's correct or not. I still think opponent can have Bolt too. If I play a land, I mean, I still have a target. That's not a wasteland. I think I'm playing around. I think I'm playing around Spell Pierce. I don't know if it's correct, but I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna play around Bolt and bring back this Scalding Tarn. If I wasteland there, they can bolt it. I don't really want that to happen. I guess this is like a little weak to Snapcaster Mage or something. I don't know. I think this line is like the safest, most conservative line possible. I'm not sure it's like a correct line, but we do have a wasteland block now, so that's pretty nice. Opponent has a lot of lands, though. Yeah, well, let's hope we don't get... yeah, I should probably waste bulk. It doesn't super matter because of the Flooded Strand, but... So if our opponent now has Spell Pierce, it's really bad for us. So if they have no more spells, we can use 2 Renin 6s for Mentor. So they just have to not have Force of Will blue card as their last cards here. Okay. Oh god, Gush would be bad too. I don't know. I think I'm 100% priced into that though. So opponent concedes. That's a chubby concede. That's a chubby concede if I ever seen one. All right, Chandra, Pyroblast, Bolt, outgo, oof, Grudge, submit. So this doesn't cast Renin 6, but I'm still definitely keeping this hand. Have I tried Arlen Cord? No, I have not tried Arlen Cord. I would much rather have a Chandra. Alright, I'm gonna go Sapphire Ponder. I guess that could have gotten dazed if they wanted to, but that would be fine. So I can take a force and a Volk, or I could just take a force and then fetch away. I know I want a Volk, so I'm definitely gonna take a force and a Volk. See if I can get a Renin 6 in play. I don't know. They played 2 Spell Pierces. Anything's possible, right? These has gotten a lot better in Vintage recently. We are certainly set up to beat a young Pyromancer. The question then becomes, if we play a Renin 6 just to shoot the Pyromancer and it gets forced, I guess we just wouldn't force back and then we would later slice and dice. I guess that's fine. Seems like the best play, though. We could also DAC and plus here if we wanted to. Didn't want to wasteland. You just want a wasteland pass? I don't really think so. We had a blank on top. I wanted to fetch away the other Volk. So, like, if this gets countered, we let it resolve. Next turn, we can slice and dice in Wasteland, which is probably fine. Opponent, like, has to force this if they have a force. They gushed. This actually only is -1, so it actually would live. Force of Negation pitching Flusterstorm. This is, like, super fine. This just happens. Next turn, we can slice and dice in Wasteland. Sure. I still think I just slice and dice, like, in my upkeep to get more, like, information, right? Not my upkeep, I'm like my turn, I mean. It doesn't really matter when. I don't know. This slice and dice is doing God's work, though, for sure. So, hopefully nothing bad happens here, and we get to deploy Dak Faden. We actually don't even have to play... Don't even have to play Wasteland because we have Spell Pierce. We could just play Renin 6. We could lose a Misstep War. But if they fetch, we can get a Wasteland anyways. I feel like we just play... I still don't see a reason to just not, like, play Wasteland, play Renin 6, then plus Waste. Yeah. I think that's correct. Play Wasteland, play Renin 6. Like, if they fetch, they're just gonna force. What do we know about our opponent's hand? They did gush at some point, right? I'm not really sure this is worth spell piercing. I don't really. The problem is they're not gonna fetch a. They're not gonna fetch a non-basic here. They're gonna fetch an island. They're gonna fetch an island. They could easily have misstep. I think it's still probably fine. We gotta have an island in their deck, right? Yeah. You got it. Flusterstorms resolve. You want me to force there and try to get a run and play? I don't know. It's reasonable. I don't think that line is bad. I just don't know if I agree. The more you say it, the more I like it. I certainly don't want them to have a deck either, though. I guess we're like 100% to resolve our own deck, so this is like, we don't even have to force this. I think this is fine. I think we're okay with resolving our own deck here. We have about an infinite like good draws off this with Red Blast, etc. Yeah. Like, Force is garbage here. I hope our opponent doesn't have a misstep as their last card, though. Nice. I'm okay with this line. You want me to just pass? Oh, of course they drew Dig Through Time off the top. Why not? I mean, it's like, you don't just pass there because like they can easily like DAC into Dig Through Time Mental Misstep or something. Or just Spell Pierce. That's fine, don't care. It's a format. It's something. Rated? Oh man. Too funny. Let's see if opponent reveals Mental Misstep off their Narset. Force of Negation. Hardcast Force of Negation. Good lord. I can just take this Lotus and kill it after. I wanted to draw with Dak this turn, but... I'm sure our opponent's, gonna draw Cruise on us, for sure, though. Aha! No one's allowed to have Dax, I understand. I don't like this. Is this supposed to be fun? I'm not having fun. Why didn't we steal Mox? Because our opponent had Force of Negation in their hand and could cast it? I don't understand. I guess we can play around Spell Pierce if we play this Lotus. I don't know if that's reasonable, but... Because I was planning on stealing the Sapphire, so... Oh, right, opponent has Force of Negation. I'm an idiot, of course. Of course, yes. I am dumb. Yes. I knew that was happening. I probably should have held the Dak Faded in my hand. Ooh, that was a misplay. Top deck war. We're again for like the 80th time tonight. It's only been 2 rounds, and we've had a top deck war like what, every game? It's like we're playing Legacy, yeah? Oh no. That's bad. We'd like to kill that. Wish not granted. Unlucky. What's opponent get to do? Dig through time? Reasonable. Reasonable. I don't know, man. I was told Xerox mirrors were fun. I feel like I've been lied to. This is just not enjoyable. I don't understand. Aren't I supposed to have an edge here? I don't understand. I drew 2 lands. Opponent got the best cards in their 7. It's a pretty reasonable trade-off, I would say. We have like a billion Pyroblasts in the 75. Should be fair. Getting real talk. Oh, when Dak Faden doesn't resolve, I have a lot of lands in my deck. I think I screwed up. No, I think I punted the game. I was probably supposed to force after the Flusterstorm countered all my spells. I think it's my fault for losing this game. I think it's my own fault. I think Matt was probably right. Force is so bad in the matchup. It was probably right to just fight through there. Try to resolve Ren and Wasteland lock our opponent. Oh my god, alright. Both teams fought hard. I mean, yes. I swear to god, I just want to bring in these ley lines. Instead of Force of Will. No, we fucking didn't. No, we fucking didn't. Force of Negation was great when our opponent cast it for 3 mana, which is what I've been saying this whole time. I'm boarding out Forces and I'm playing Leylines. I am done with this whole Force. So this card is garbage. Complete garbage in the matchup. There you go. Good. Give Log a timeout. I don't like Mindbreak Trap. I just don't like it. Alright, we're gonna miss our land drops and lose this game, but 100% keep. Why do you like Mindbreak Trap? I've found it to be very bad. Yes. Lawrence cannot time people out. You're not a mod. I don't think getting in a counter war is correct. I think we'll lose a counter war. Opponent doesn't play Wasteland. I play Wasteland. Why? I don't believe getting in a counter war in this matchup is the correct thing to do. I'm gonna jam Ren in 6 here. It'll give me a way to set up playing a Goyf with Pyroblast next turn. It's pretty much a must counter as well, probably. Opponent has Force of Will. Alright, that's fine. It's like a pretty reasonable misstep target. Opponent just has 2 missteps? Fucking awesome. Shoot, dude. Great. I fucking hate mental misstep. Can I get an exclamation mark mental misstep in the chat? What is it? Exclamation mark misstep? A fucking dumbass magic card. I think it has 2 S's. Alright, well I'm not gonna run into Spell Pierce here, so it's Tarmogoyf time. Ren's been great. I think the card's extremely powerful, and I've been very happy with it. I can't wait to draw those Leyline of the Voids. I guess they're just as good as Force of Will here. You got it, opponent. You got it. What does that do for someone? Does that do anything for me? I don't know, maybe. Not sure exactly what that does for me, but I feel like I should do it. Alright, I guess I'm going to jam this Ren and 6 again and then get blown out by a Dig Through Time. I guess I could choose to not do that and get blown out by a Flusterstorm, Spell Pierce, or Mental Misstep, or Snapcaster. Fucking, I'm just playing the stupid card. Can't Flusterstorm it. You can 2-for-1 yourself though. Absolutely. Opponent has 2-for-1 themselves twice. Let's see if they find the cruise. Alright. See? Force of Will, terrible magic card. Awful. Are you gonna have a Swords too as your last card? Come on, you don't have a Swords. Alright. We got lots of the lethal things, so we got that going for us, which is nice. I don't think 2-for-1 in yourselves is what you want to be doing in this matchup. I want to, like, not be casting Force of Will and grinding, but maybe that's just my deck. You got me. Thanks for the words of encouragement, Lawrence. I appreciate. I sure as hell ain't going to play Legacy right now. Whee! That was a closer one. Matt, I'm waiting for the magic is garbage. It's Teamfight Tactics time. Didn't you guys know? It is Teamfight Tactics time starting tomorrow. We're all becoming chess auto battlers. That's how we get into the MPL. The path is laid out for us.